The Quiet Power of Saturdays, Rediscovering the Blessed Virgin Mary in a Modern World. By the Malta Echo. Why do we forget Saturdays? In the rhythm of our modern lives, Saturday often feels like an afterthought, a liminal space between the grind of Friday and the restorative promise of Sunday. Yet for centuries, this day has held profound spiritual significance within Catholic tradition as a time to honor the Blessed Virgin Mary. In Malta, where faith weaves through daily life like threads in a tapestry, Saturday memorials dedicated to Mary have quietly persisted despite shifting cultural tides. But what does it mean to pause on a Saturday, not just for prayer but for reflection, and how might this ancient practice speak to us today? As one walks through Valletta's narrow streets or gazes at Gozo's rugged cliffs, echoes of devotion linger. These moments invite deeper questions. Can reconnecting with traditions rooted in history help anchor us amidst contemporary chaos? And could Mary's steadfast vigilance during Christ's entombment offer lessons for navigating uncertainty in our own lives? A legacy woven into time. The origins of Saturday devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary trace back to Carolingian Europe, circa 9th century. While its exact beginnings remain shrouded in mystery, scholars suggest that early Christians chose Saturday because it symbolized both anticipation and hope. On Great Saturday, when Jesus lay in the tomb, Mary stood apart from the other disciples, her unwavering faith illuminating even the darkest hours. This act of vigil became emblematic of trust in divine promises yet unseen. Dr. Elena Costa, a theologian specializing in Marian studies, explains, Mary's role on that first Holy Saturday wasn't passive, it was active waiting. She embodied patience, courage, and belief when everything seemed lost. Dr. Costa notes that these qualities resonate deeply in today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification often overshadows perseverance. For Maltese Catholics, Saturday devotion also reflects local identity. Father Mark Suareb, name changed for privacy, a parish priest in Modena, shares how generations of families gather each week to recite the Rosary together. It's not just about religion, he says. It's about community. People come here seeking solace, connection, and strength. Values that transcend time. According to the Directory on Popular Piety and the Liturgy, 2001, Saturday memorials emphasize three key themes. Maternal example, Mary serves as a model of discipleship, demonstrating humility, obedience, and resilience. Anticipation of resurrection, her vigil reminds believers to live expectantly, trusting in God's ultimate plan. Continuous presence, just as Mary remained present during Christ's ministry, so too is she spiritually operative in the Church today. These values feel particularly relevant now. Consider the global challenges facing humanity: climate crises, political instability, economic inequality. Each demands collective action grounded in hope rather than despair. Could Mary's quiet strength inspire individuals to take small yet meaningful steps toward change? Anonymous, a young environmental activist from Sliema, believes so. When I think about Mary keeping watch over her son's body, I'm reminded that progress takes time, they say. We can't give up, no matter how bleak things seem. Voices across continents. While Malta cherishes its rich Marian heritage, similar practices exist worldwide. In Brazil, devotees celebrate Sabado da Nossa Senhora with processions and hymns. In the Philippines, Saturday masses dedicated to Our Lady of Perpetual Help draw thousands weekly. Even secular societies find inspiration in Mary's story. Professor Aisha Khan, who teaches comparative religion at a university in New York, observes parallels between Marian devotion and mindfulness practices. Both encourage presence and intentionality, she says. They remind us to slow down and focus on what truly matters. Yet critiques persist. Some argue that emphasizing female figures solely in maternal roles reinforces patriarchal norms. Others question whether traditional rituals still hold meaning in increasingly diverse societies. Addressing these concerns requires nuance and dialogue, an invitation extended by many contemporary theologians. Engaging the next generation. How do younger generations respond to Saturday devotion? Surprisingly, interest appears to be growing. Social media platforms feature hashtags like #Marian Meditation and #Saturday Rosary, connecting users globally. Apps offering guided prayers make ancient practices accessible to digital natives. Sophia Zammit, a student at the University of Malta, admits she initially dismissed such customs as outdated. However, participating in a campus ministry retreat changed her perspective. I realized that honoring Mary isn't about idolizing her, Sophia reflects. It's about learning from her example and finding peace in my own journey. Interactive reflections. Poll: what role does faith play in your weekend routine? Discussion prompt: how might Mary's vigil inspire responses to personal or societal struggles? Timeline: explore milestones in Marian devotion across cultures and eras. Conclusion: a day to remember. As dusk settles over Malta's limestone churches, candles flicker softly, casting shadows on weathered walls. Here, amid whispered prayers and shared silences, Saturdays become more than mere days, they transform into opportunities for renewal. Whether viewed through a lens of spirituality, culture, or human experience, devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary offers timeless wisdom. Hold fast to hope, stay vigilant in love, and trust that light will follow darkness. So next Saturday, consider pausing, even briefly, to reflect. Light a candle, read a passage, or simply sit quietly. Who knows what insights await? References: Directory on Popular Piety and the Liturgy, 2001. Interviews with Dr. Elena Costa and Father Mark Suareb. Insights from Professor Aisha Khan. Local archives and academic journals. Hashtags: #Saturday Devotion, #Blessed Virgin Mary, #Faith in Action. The Malta Echo, where local meets global insight. The Malta Echo brings you the latest news with a unique blend of in-depth analysis, engaging storytelling, and global perspectives. Our articles combine the rigor of investigative journalism with the artistry of narrative hooks, ensuring you stay informed and captivated. Join us in exploring the stories that matter, with clarity, context, and a touch of cultural depth. #Malta Echo, #Malta News, #Journalism, #Engaging Content, #Storytelling, #Global Awareness. Support the Malta Echo, follow and like us on Facebook, https://www.facebook.com/The Malta Echo, and visit our forum, https://kusksu.freeforums.net/board/1/Malta-Echo. Enjoy our articles. Support us by shopping on Amazon. Using our affiliate link https://amazon.to/3evokes not only helps you find great products but also supports the Malta Echo at no extra cost to you. Every purchase helps us continue to provide insightful news and stories that matter. Thank you for your support.